Hey, what is going on YouTube? So before I get into my video, my new episode here, I just wanted to do a quick shout out to Project Azeroth. Not really a shout out to them, just more of a general update that I know I just made one little video on them. I was playing on a Tauren Druid for a little while. I got up to about level 20. I was playing mostly off screen after I made that first video. But it was an accelerated vanilla realm. Had like 6 times experience gains, so if you liked vanilla WoW but you didn't really like the grind of questing all the way to 60, I guess that server could have been for you, but no longer. They shut it down. So here you can see I logged into my account, but now they've changed. Originally what was Agrimar is now just a sanctuary dev realm. This is the only server they had up, so I only had one character created there, and it is no longer online. And I can actually show you the closure. The project manager here, Chaos, posted in the forums here: "Greetings, hero. With pain in our hearts, the staff team has decided that Agrimar and Azeroth shall no longer exist. After spending months of managing Project Azeroth to the best of our skill and providing a solid and safe environment with quality content and scripting, we think it's time to say our farewells." So blah blah blah. You can read this if you want. I can link it in the description if you wanted to read this, if you guys were playing on Project Azeroth, if you guys checked it out after I made my video. But yeah, pretty much with all this being said, it is a goodbye for now. We are giving the project a 180-degree spin, and we will turn a lot of tables and redesign everything completely, aiming at the more casual and non-competitive relaxed community, which kind of sounds pretty good to me. So that's that. Now let's head into my video here. Hey, what is going on, y'all? This is Tylord, and I am finally back again with another Let's Play World of Warcraft, The Burning Crusade. I'm here on my Night Elf, and by Night Elf I mean Blood Elf Priest, Tylord, a level 30 priest. So last episode we were over in the Arathi Highlands, if I remember correctly. I think we dinged up to 30, or about a quarter of the way to 31. But as you can see, I'm over here in the Barrens, and you might be wondering, what the hell are you doing? First and foremost, you've got a mount, and that's true. So at level 30 on this server, and I don't know if it was in the Burning Crusade that they changed it from a level 40 of getting your first mount to level 30, or if it was that this is just a change that this server in particular added. But at level 30, you can go ahead and get your mount on this server. So I went ahead and got a Black Hawk Strider, the coolest looking, the dankest looking. I mean, look at this thing. Look at this thing. It's so sleek. Look how it's running. It reminds me of that bird from Jak and Daxter, and I can't remember the exact name of it. But you get to ride around on it in a different couple of levels throughout that game. It's one of my all-time favorite games. Just a little fun fact about Tylord that maybe y'all didn't know. So what am I doing here in the Barrens? Well, I'll tell you. I made my way over from the Eastern Kingdoms to Orgrimmar, and I guess apparently that was the first time I had ever been to Kalimdor, to Orgrimmar, unless I was there earlier. But this is the first time I've been in the Barrens. So I went to the flight master in Org, thinking to fly down somewhere like maybe Thousand Needles or something, and it turns out I don't know any flights connected to Orgrimmar. So I'd never been over here in the Barrens. I've never been, in South Barrens and Thousand Needles. So I'm going to be making my way all the way down into the Thousand Needles. First off, obviously, I'm going to stop by the Crossroads. I'm going to stop by Camp T, Camp Taraho. Get these flight paths for sure before I head on out. But that's just an update for you guys, so you know what's happening in between, I guess, how I'm getting to where I'm going from where I started. That was a confusing sentence. So I started over in, Arathi Highlands, Hammerfall, and this is how I'm making my way all the way down to, I guess I'm going to Thousand Needles. I guess I've made up my mind that I'm going to down to Thousand Needles. For some reason, I thought Arathi Highlands, I headed over there from like Hillsbrad Foothills thinking, I'm level 30, that's a good place, that's a good zone for me to be at level 30, but apparently Arathi Highlands in the Burning Crusade, it seems like it's a much higher level ranged zone than I originally thought. So that's that. One other thing I guess I could mention as I'm making my way, I'm going to cut away obviously so you don't have to see me run all the way down to Thousand Needles, but I wanted to get some of this stuff out of the way, just me talking about random shit before I start getting into doing some quests and killing some some mobs and all that stuff, questing, you know, fun questing stuff. So I went a little buy crazy at the auction house in Orgrimmar. I bought a bunch of new gear because some of my gear was a little outdated, and before I even checked and saw how much gold I have, which is a pretty hefty amount of gold for my low level here, and I remembered I have 1600. When I logged in, I had close to 1800. I think I was at like 1790. So as you can see here, between me buying, you know, the riding skill, my mount, and then all the stuff in the auction, I've blown close to about 150 gold, give or take. Which, I mean, when you think about it, isn't that much compared to how much I have overall. I still have close to god dang 1700 gold pieces. My dude, that is a lot of money. So I bought a new headpiece here. I bought some new shoulders. I didn't have any shoulders. I was level 30 and I had no shoulder armor. And I'm like, what? Well, that's got to change, obviously. So I was buying gear. I was trying to buy gear that had a lot of int and possibly spirit and possibly plus bonus damage. So I got a new headpiece. I got some new shoulders. I got this new bracers, glowing magical bracelets. I mean, look at this. Plus 8 int and plus 4 increased 4 damage and healing. Oh my goodness. But the piece de resistance, and let me buff this guy up really quick just to be a good Samaritan here. Here you go, pal. Target is too low level. Well, I'm sorry. I tried, but alas, it could not be done. Skirt. Thanks, pal. And thorns, hell yeah. Thanks, my dude. So the piece de resistance, as I was saying, is these necromancer leggings. Plus 11 intellect, plus 12 stam, and plus 10. Now this is the most important part. Increases damage done by shadow spells and effects. That is mint for, you know, either shadow priests or warlocks. Obviously warlocks deal shadow damage, but god dang, dude. So look at this. You go over here, bonus damage, plus 18 bonus shadow damage. Now that's going to come in real handy for all my shadow spells like Mind Blast, Shadow Word Pain, Mind Flay, obviously. I mean, those are the bread and butter spells. That's how shadow priests make a living, my dude. So that's mostly what I wanted to talk about, and as you can see here, I've already made my way all the way from Farwatch Post to Camp T, so I don't know how long I've been blabbing on and on, but the last thing I wanted to touch on was my absence so far. I've been on a little hiatus, and I know I always say this, that I don't mean to go on these little or long hiatuses. It's been a couple weeks since I've uploaded anything, but so just to give you guys some background on that, what I've been up to. So a couple weeks ago was my little sister's graduation. I guess we can pick this up, even though we're not going immediately to Thunder Bluff. The next time we're in Thunder Bluff, you know, we could have that quest to turn in there. And although technically, I guess I should say, there is a quest we can pick up. Since I am going to Thousand Needles, we could go get Steel Snap. I can try and complete that quest. Maybe next time I'm over in this area. I'm going to just continue heading on south to Thousand Needles. So my younger sister, I shouldn't say little, because I guess she's not little anymore. She's, you know, roughly she's only 2 years younger than me, which when we were little kids, I mean, that was a pretty big age difference. But now that we're, you know, all grown up, it's really not that big of a difference. I mean, she's definitely more mature than I am. She graduated recently from the University of California at Berkeley, you know, very top, the highest public university in the world. I mean, so I'm so proud of her. I was up there in the Bay Area, you know, in Berkeley, San Francisco, San Jose, for her graduation for a while, so I took about a week vacation off from work, and obviously that meant I left my computer at home. I brought along a little laptop, but I really wasn't doing much on that other than, you know, I had to do something to occupy my time on the plane, and so I was playing I was playing Super Mario 64. I was playing, you know, an N64 emulator on that laptop in the plane. It was pretty legit. But so yeah, I was up there for about a week, so I took a week vacation, and then now it's already been about a week and a half since we came home. I drove back down with my sister. So now we're at home, and we've just been, you know, chilling, having a good time. It's kind of hard to record. My computer, my setup, is in the, you know, family living room. So usually, my sister didn't live at home before now. Like, obviously, she was going to school up in Northern California, so she lived up there. So I could record anytime, you know, usually my days off are good times to record because my mom's working. so there's no one to, you know, interrupt me, or I don't know, just be in the room making noises while I'm recording. But now that's not the case since my sister's home, so I'm gonna try and find some good times to hopefully get back to a regular recording schedule now that she's gonna be home for the summer for a little while. And that's pretty much it. That's where I've been for the last couple weeks, so sorry if you guys have missed some content. I know I recorded a little bit that played before the start of this episode, which was me talking about Project Azeroth's closure. And that's pretty much it. I know Light's Hope is did they already release a new server? Light's Hope might have released a new server. I'm not entirely sure. The Kronos WoW released a new fresh server, Kronos 3. So those are two new vanilla servers. So it's kind of like, I don't want to start a whole brand new, you know, World of Warcraft series. I mean, like, I kind of want to, but I kind of feel like that would be, I already have, you know, this one, and I have my Night Elf Warrior, which, concerning the Night Elf Warrior, I don't know, I'm not really into it anymore as much as I was beforehand. Warriors are just such a hard, grindy class to play in vanilla. Like, I don't know if I'd want to start a whole new vanilla series over, but I kind of want to play, like, something on Wrath of the Lich King, possibly. Or even I could start over a new Let's Play on Project Ascension. I haven't been on that server for a while. I know it's still going strong. Just have been AFK from that server for a while. So now we are in the final stretch, heading down to 1,000 Needles, and I guess this is where I'll cut away. I know there's a quest I'm going to pick up over here at the Great Lift to send us over to... You know, I've been in 1,000 Needles so many times, but I can't remember what the exact name of the outpost is called. The little plateau, the little questing hub. It escapes my mind at the moment. But I will cut away. I will meet you guys over there. We can pick up all those quests and start questing in 1,000 Needles, a fun place that I feel like I've been to very recently, more times than not. So, cut away. I'll see you guys over there. Be right back. Alrighty, y'all, I'm up here at Freewind Post. Let's go ahead and talk to Elu. He is going to give us the first quest up here. Wind Rider, he wants us to bring him 10 high perch wyvern eggs back to Elu, obviously up here in Freewind Post. That's going to be one of the quests we can do. Alien Egg, we do need to find the Alien Egg. I feel like I've just done all these quests so recently, so recently, but that's okay. We're going to do them again. I love 1,000 Needles. It's a fun place to quest. So this is the urgent message. Message to Freewind Post I picked up at the Great Lift. More bad news. These Centaurs have gone too far. They raided one of my supply caravans and slaughtered the whole party. This is an outrage, and it will not go unpunished. So he wants us to kill, in retaliation, about 30 or so Galax Centaur mobs. We have the quest Wanted, Arnak, Grim Totem. We've got a Blood Elf here. She has a different approach. She wants us to bring her 2 handfuls of Purifying Earth, which... I can't remember where we get those. Where do we get... Do those drop off of... Those might drop off of Kobold mobs, if I'm not mistaken. For a second I was thinking Earth Elementals, but I don't think it's actually Earth Elementals. It's a different type of mob. So 1,000 Needles, most of these quests are pretty level appropriate. We obviously have one more, Malor Sin's Word. So speak with Malor in Thunderbluff, and he's going to give us the quest Steel Snap, which we will complete at some point. But first and foremost, let's head on down the lift, and we can head over and try and find the Alien Egg for the quest Alien Egg. As if you guys couldn't figure that one out. So let's see here. What do we got? What do we got? I'm going to be pacifying. I'm not going to be killing any Centaur this episode. I will be pacifying them with my pacifier. My Goo Goo Gaga Baby pacifier. Alright, I didn't think I could say anything as dumb as that on any of my videos, but I've reached a new low. Okay, so let's head over here. The Alien Egg, and I know I've talked about this quest multiple times that I've done on multiple characters. I feel like the first time I've ever done... Oh, there it is right there. I was going to say it has multiple spawn points, but I've come to the first spawn point, and bada boom, bada bam, bada bing, bada boom, bam. It's right here in the very first one that you come to. And as you can see here, with all of my excessive mana pool, look at that. I have 2,500 mana. It's quite ridiculous how much mana I have. And you know, because I have all that bonus shadow damage stacked up, all my spells are gonna be just womping. I'm just gonna be womping mobs left and right. So what was I just saying? The first time I think I've ever done this quest or I've ever been in Thousand Needles on camera was obviously on Miltank, my Tauren Shaman, and I've come back here, I want to say, after, what was my next Let's Play after that original OG Vanilla WoW one, I think. So that was on the Emerald Dream server. That was a long time ago. That was a Phoenix server. So long ago. And then I think I started my Let's Play for my Night Elf Warrior. And you can see how far I've gotten on him. He's only like level 33 and it's been like 2 or 3 years. Oh god. 4 years. I think I started that in 2014? I don't know. I don't know when I started that, but it makes me feel bad. Don't make me feel bad. But then I came here again. I've come to Thousand Needles on my Project Ascension Let's Play, so I was here on that character too. Now all these mobs, luckily for me, I think are going to be a little underleveled. I didn't have Smite for the longest time. I didn't have Smite on my action bar, but recently I put it back because I got a new rank for it, rank 5 Smite, and that made me think, hey, where is Smite on any of my action bars? I don't see it, so I've put it back now. As you can see, I've killed 2 of these mobs already, and my mana's barely at 76%, which is pretty crazy, if you ask me. Because I've stacked so much int, that it's like I will never run out for a very long time, and when I do, I have Sweet Nectar to replenish that. So Sweet Nectar, that's requires level 25. Every 10 levels, starting with, like 15 or 5, 15, 25, 35, 45, you will get a new. It's sort of like a level for food and mana drink, otherwise known as like water. And obviously I don't have any food. I guess I have mutton chops. I'm like, I don't really need food. As a priest, I have, healing spells. But what happens when you run out of mana? You can't heal yourself. Then you're going to need some food, possibly. I'm not using Power Word Shield. I actually should rebuff up with my different buffs here. They're getting a little low. And you might be wondering, why aren't you using, Power Word Shield every fight or like every other fight? And, Power Word Shield takes up just a large chunk of mana. I don't know if it's quite worth it to use every fight. Like, I mean, obviously it would protect me from 300 damage, which is probably about as much damage as these mobs deal overall. But I don't know. It's just a lot of mana to me. Although it would help not interrupt my spell casting, which means, Mind Flay normally does 3 ticks of damage. It's a channeled spell over 3 seconds. Every second it deals, a tick of damage. But if it gets interrupted, usually when I'm getting hit by mobs, it will only deal 2 ticks of damage instead of that 3rd, which, no fun there. And here's a Wind Chaser, right out of the blue. I haven't killed any of these guys, but it's the first of them. You only need to kill about 6 of them. Enveloping Winds, ugh. I hate you. Why do you do that? Why you gotta do that to me? No spellcasting for you. I will take away your spellcasting right this instant, young lady. Get back here. You're grounded. Grounded to death. I mean, to the pacifier. I'm not killing them. I'm just pacifying them, right? All right. So you've seen me over here in this part of the woods numerous times. I feel like I've killed enough mobs here. Actually, I need to kill so many more. But I want to do that off screen just so I can save a little bit more screen time for other quests this episode. So I'm going to cut away. I'm going to finish killing all these mobs off screen. We're going to have a fun old dandy good old time pacifying these Galak mobs. And actually, just to test it out, let's see what would happen with a full Mind Flay's worth of damage with Power Word Shield. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's not bad. It's not bad. Aggroed this other scout, not on purpose, mind you, but it happened, so deal with it. And wow, I think we regenerate enough mana that we can cast Mind Flay, infinitely every 3 seconds. And I don't think we would run out of mana, just because we have so much intellect, which is pretty crazy to think about. But we can always buff ourselves with more intellect if we wanted to. Bam! Just like that. Bam! More intellect. Alright, so I'm going to cut away now. I did threaten to do that a couple seconds ago, but now I'm actually going to do it. So be right back, guys. Alrighty, everybody. So we are entering High Perch now, the next little mini zone, mini questing area that we have to come to for the quest Wind Rider. So there are all of these High Perch consorts and patriarchs, and I feel like, and wyverns, that I've just done this quest so recently. But we are up here again. We need to go ahead running around and looting 10 High Perch wyvern eggs is what we need to do for this quest. And I know we've just done this quest recently, but here we are about to do it again. So let's go ahead and get started. So none of these mobs, I believe, drop the wyvern eggs, so we're just gonna have to run around, obviously kill them if they you know, aggro us or what have you. I'm gonna run away for a sec here. This guy's gonna, I think this consort is gonna kite all the way around to us, and I'm actually a little surprised we didn't aggro that patriarch along with it, just because the core that this server is running on, the code core, is known for being particularly, the aggro ranges of mobs are known for being quite larger than they are in retail. Mobs are known to aggro you at a longer distance than normal. So there's 1 egg out of 10. We are 10% done with this quest already. As you can see, I'm going to be taking on quite a few of these mobs. So that's going to be it for this area. I think I'm going to cut away. Not much else to say. These mobs are very level appropriate. They're all around 30, 28, 29. Definitely quite easy to take down if you're about the same level. Roughly the same level. The only annoying, I wouldn't even call it like problematic or difficult, but it's just the annoying part of this quest is the timer it takes to loot one of these eggs is 5 seconds. Now normally when you open up a chest it's only about 3 seconds. So I figured, oh, you know, about 3 seconds to loot one of these eggs, and it turns out it's 5. So 10 eggs times 5, that's 50 seconds. That's a full minute that we're spent just waiting to loot one of these eggs. So that's why I say it's more annoying than, you know, difficult or whatever. So you're just gonna have to keep running around looking for these eggs, trying to avoid as many mobs as you can. If you're lazy like me, I don't like particularly to fight too many more mobs. I know I say this a lot. I said this a lot in my Project Ascension Let's Play, that if I can avoid it, I like to avoid fighting more mobs than need be. But I'm going to cut away again. I think I'm going to head back to Freewind Post after this. Actually, after this, I'm going to acquire 2 of these Purifying Earth drops items, and that's actually by slaying Thundering Boulderkin, which I thought for a second it would be by killing Kobold mobs, but it turns out we are going to be killing some elementals wherever I find them. So I'm going to cut away. I'm going to finish this quest. We're going to be aggroing all of these wyverns, and it's a shame they don't drop eggs. It would probably help this quest go a lot quicker if they did otherwise. But I'm going to finish this quest, and then I'm also going to finish a different approach on my way back to Freewind Post. So I will see you guys back there. Alrighty, guys, so apparently I'm not back at Freewind Post just yet. We need to turn in the quest A Different Approach, the 2 stacks of Purifying Earth I have right here, to Mr. Wislow Bearing Shiner. He's over here at Whitereach Post, which maybe I should have seen this coming, considering I've been here very recently. So he has a follow-up quest to dip into the Moonwell. He also has the quest Hypercapacitor Gizmo, which we need to unlock the cage and slay the beast that is holding on to it. And it is an elite quest. Last time I remember ever completing it is a group quest, obviously, meaning the Panther is an elite mob. Now I don't know if we can actually solo this Panther at level 31. I did just ding dang dong. I'm gonna put that talent point into Focused Mind as I usually do, and we can head over. Where is the mob? I thought it was right here. Maybe it's behind us a little bit. So it is an elite Panther mob. I think it's level 30. Now that gives me pause, because although I do have a very large mana pool to be able to take down this Panther, I don't know if I actually can or not. How much health does it have? 2,800 health. Now, you know what I like to say, no pain, no gain. let's go for it. We are going to attempt this quest. Now, he gives us the Panther Cage key to start off with. Mr. Bearing Shiner does, which is very nice of him. Otherwise, you know, how else are we going to get to the Panther to actually take him down and get the hypercapacitor gizmo? So, let's see here. We need to take down a couple of these Galak mobs. Or you know what I could do? I could just run in, open the cage, run out while he's dealing with these Galak Stormers and Marauders. Actually, not this Marauder because he's aggroing me. Whoopee. Whoopee-doopie. Okay. That's okay. If I do this, I will go down as the true master. Actually, should probably heal. I should probably be at full health and mana before doing this. So let's go ahead and buff up. Get touch of weakness back up. Let's go ahead and eat some of this. Whatever this is. I could use Golden Mist Special Brew. This will increase my maximum health by 70, which might come in handy. I do have some health potions that I should probably be using. I haven't used them yet, but, you know, never fear. I am here to take down this Panther. Giant enraged Panther. He's kind of clipping through the cage. Makes you wonder how he's even, you know, being held captive in here. So once I let him out, I wonder if he's going to straight up full on aggro me. Or, oh, yep, he's going straight for me. Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is, Panther. Oh my god, he deals so much damage. I don't know how I can do this. I think this is it. I think I see the end of my life is flashing before my very eyes. No, I can do this. I can do this for sure. Oh my god, it's just so much damage. Come on. I just have to last until I can cast Power Word Shield every time. And instead of going for some Holy Fires, I should be going for some Mind Flays. Oh, 30%. I don't know. I don't think I got it. I can potentially last... No, I can't. How much is Psychic Scream? Okay, I got the Psychic Scream off. I don't have any bandages. I just needed a little more mana. And I wasn't even running away in all that time. So I'm probably dead. Don't kill me! No! Don't kill me. Okay, no, he didn't kill me. Oh, we were so close! We were so close, man. One more Mind Blast would have done the trick. So, level 31 cannot solo the Enraged Panther. That's okay. At least I didn't die. That's the most important thing. If I had some bandages, man, if I had first aid training, which I don't think I do, if I did, though, once I Psychic Screamed and bandaged up, I think I could have lasted for another couple Mind Flays, or at least a Mind Blast, and I probably, you know, would have killed him. That's okay, though. I'm going to cut away again, head back to Freewind Post, turn in the rest of these quests, and we're going to call it an episode. So, be right back. Ding dong, boys! It looks like turning in quests is back on the menu. Let's go ahead and turn in, first off, a Wanted Ornak Grim Totem. We can't, what, excuse me? We can't turn that in? But we can turn in Pacify the Centaur. And trust me, I gave them those pacifiers for sure. The follow-up to that is Grim Totem Spying, where we need to collect the secret notes, 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. That's going to be up on Dark Cloud Pinnacle, where we can also do the quest, Wanted Ornak Grim Totem. We need to slay him and collect his hoof, and there is some sort of escort type of quest up there as well. Obviously, we won't be doing that this episode, but for sure next episode. And we can go ahead and turn in Wind Rider to Elu here, the Wind Rider Apprentice. He doesn't have a follow-up for us, but there is one more quest to turn in here, Alien Egg. And I believe the follow-up to this is to take it... It is a low level? That's interesting. We need to report our findings to Mortiga Firemane, and she's over in... He is located over at White Reach Post, where we just were. So it's saying, you know, that 1,000 Needles is a little too low for us, but at 31, I don't know where else to go. I guess we could go back to Arathi Highlands at 31? It's saying Foul Magics is now, you know, level appropriate. I don't know. I don't know where to go from here. I want to stay here for a little while longer and quest here in Thousand Needles, so I think that's what we're going to do next episode. But for now, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Again, apologies for the brief hiatus I was on. I should hopefully get back to a more regular recording schedule now that I'm settled back in at home for my vacation. So thank you guys for, I guess, being patient. And yeah, hope you guys are hyped for more episodes of this Burning Crusade Let's Play. Maybe I'll hop back on Project Ascension, see what all the hubbub is about, all the hullabaloo. And I definitely want to keep playing Pokemon Crystal randomized, the randomizer Nuzlocke challenge. That series is a lot of fun. If you guys haven't checked that out, check it out. If you love Pokemon Crystal, Gen 2, my favorite generation. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. As always, until next time, I hope y'all stay classy, and peace out.